Hello there, this is iOS Made Easy, and in this video I'm going to show you how to send messages on your iPhone. Okay, so this is what you're going to see when you first open your Messages app. However, currently I'm blocking everything you can see in here, because I wanted to protect the privacy of all my friends. See this icon in the top corner? You are going to need to touch that to create a new message. It looks a little bit like a square with a pencil in it. Okay, so now to create a new message, this is what's going to come up. It's going to say to. Now I'm going to go Johnny Fairfield. And so I'm going to touch the mobile number. And so here we go. You're going to need, once you enter your recipient, you're going to need to type the message, obviously. So now, if you have an iPhone 4S, there's going to be this button right here to the left of the space, and you can touch that and just say, "Hey Johnny," and hit done. And then it takes a while, and then it just says it, so you don't have to type anything. However, any other iPhone, you're going to need to type in "Hey" manually. Okay? You know it's most likely on their phone when you hear this sound. Okay? It's going to look like this if he replies when you're in your messaging stream, which is what this is. If you're in the lock screen, when you slide to unlock, it just takes you to wherever you were when you locked the screen. However, if he replies to your message at your lock screen, it's going to do this, and it's going to say Johnny Fairfield, hey. Now, if we want to go right to the Messages app instead of going to the normal thing, we're going to need to touch on where the messaging icon is, touch on that, and just slide it like that. Then if you have a password, you need to enter it. And then there it is, right in the messaging app. So let's say I'm playing this game right here. If you want to know what this game is, by the way, it's Paper Toss. And say he replies when you're playing a game or in any app. It's going to look like that. See that at the top? That's going to come through. It's going to say hey, and say, and so I don't want to go right to the Messages app right now because I'm going on my high score right now. So once see, that time I messed up. So now I'm like, okay, let's go reply to Johnny. So you need to swipe down from the top of the screen down like so. Then if this thing shows up, you're going to need to do it again. And then this comes up with your notification center. You need to touch on where it says Johnny Fairfield, and then you're going to reply. And so one thing to note is that it is easier sometimes if you have large fingers to use the landscape keyboard. That looks like this. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to do MMS. MMS stands for Multimedia Message. So that's a picture, a video, a sound file generally. That's what most phones accept. First I'm going to show you how to do a photo or a video. It's pretty much the same thing. You need to have it in your camera roll or in your photo library. Both of the ways are based on convenience. One of the ways is right next to the left of your messaging field, there's a camera button. And so, say there's a scenario where I'm texting Okay, so say there's a scenario where I'm texting Johnny Fairfield, and he says something like, he asks, okay, now let's say Johnny Fairfield asks what my house looks like. Okay, so what if Johnny Fairfield asks what my new house looks like? Okay, and so now, as you can see, so say I want to, so in this scenario it's better because I'm already texting him and he just asked what something for a picture of something or what something looks like, for example my new house. Now I already have a picture of my house in my photo library, and also, so say I want to add the text before the photo, then I can say, so say I want to say I like it a lot, and then I'm going to add the picture. So now you have to touch the camera button to the left of it, then you have to hit choose existing, then we're going to go to camera roll, and as you can see I have all those things up there. And so now here we go, we have this photo of my house here, so I'm going to touch it, it shows the preview, I can hit choose, and then it's in the message, so now I can hit send. And it sent that twice apparently. Sometimes there's duplicate messages. Also, so say maybe I didn't have a picture of my house in my camera roll, and then you do, it's pretty much the same exact thing. You go take a photo or video, then now it brings up the camera, so now I need to take the picture that's going to be sent to him. Also, it can do videos. So I can take a video and send it to him. Generally, okay, so now the other scenario is in your Photos app. Maybe you're looking through your photos and you're like, oh wow, that one's funny, look at that cat. So now I want to share that with my friend. You're going to go to share, and now message. You can also email the photo, set it as your wallpaper. If you want to know how to, I have a whole video of how to set stuff as your wallpaper. Click the phone right now, and it'll take you to that video. Okay, so now we're going to hit message, and it's pretty much the same idea as what we did at the beginning of the video, where it's, you just type in who you want it to go to. Just going to hit send, and it's going to send a message to him. And he can reply, that's funny, act a up. So now we're going to go, and we're going to, the other way you can do an MMS, which is pretty much the only other way, is if you have a voice memo. And that voice memo app looks like this one right here. See that? Right there. Go ahead and hit done. Hello there, this is iOS Made Easy. And now we pause it. Hello there, this is iOS Made Easy. Okay, so we're going to share it. Share voice memo using message. And then you type in Johnny. Okay, and there it is. And then you just hit send. And that will send to Johnny. Thank you. This has been iOS Made Easy, how to use the Messages app. Thank you. Goodbye.